Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. A little educational piece. I know a lot of people hear 3-4, 4-3, etc. Take us through the 4-3, Charles.
Okay, 4-3. 4 down defensive linemen, usually 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends. Behind them, the 3 are those of the linebackers. The middle linebacker, often known as the Mike, with 2 outside linebackers, the Sam and the Will. There's your 4-3.
Sam on the strong side, Will on the weak side. Here's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Wants to throw it. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. Ooh, so a little bit of an exhale after that one for the head coach. That looked like a mishit maybe of some sort, but he managed to get it over the bar. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No, not a good sign here. He is still down on the field. And he's obviously an integral part of this offense. In the slot on the right is Graham. They'll look to throw. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back to throw. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Second down now after the incompletion. Back to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw, and he fires one, but incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it with a power back. Reese. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
A big conversion on 4th down, but no timeouts left, so you got to go quick here.
He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And on 2nd and 10 now. In the slot on the right is Graham. Throwing now is Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. First down, this is Rawls. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. Was one of my favorite announcers always used to say after a touchdown, give him 6. Now they've got it, but they need 2 in order to tie. This is why teams spend a lot more time on 2-point conversions, because they've become more prevalent in the NFL.
They'll let Reese see what he can do by the goal line. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here now come the Falcons. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. He's going to loft one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Ryan, escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
On 2nd down, Freeman. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. Matt Bryant now. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's taking it right down Broadway. The 40. Past the 20. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.